Hello wrestling fans, today we will look at the new wrestling news and rumors like Triple H blasts, spoiler fans, Roman Reigns backs Trump, Orton demand, Mania spot, Rollins buries Hogan, Rock X McIntyre gym shop. Triple H just unleashed a nuclear promo not on Roman, not on Cody, but on us. The spoiler-hungry armchair booking internet wrestling tribe flat out saying he wishes he could tell every WWE critic I cast off and just be a fan. In his chat with Peter Rosenberg, he ranted that when you watch purely for enjoyment, you get magic, but the second you prep a one-page review, it ruins it for people. Because leaks steal the pop, kill the surprise, and warp expectations before the bell even rings. Dirt sheets hyping The Rock's greatest match ever. Yeah, no, his movie schedule won't let that happen. Hunter laughed, torch in hand. This wasn't a kayfabe heel turn. It was the chief content officer venting that the rumor mill feeding clicks to bloggers is choking the show's lifeblood. Yet look at the scoreboard. Record gates, sold out arenas, billion-dollar streaming deals. The fan base can multitask, mark out and refresh X for spoilers, so why the hostility? Maybe the game's warning his roster that shock and awe booking only works if the twist stays under wraps. Or perhaps he's just tired of tomorrow's Raw rundown trending before lunch. Either way, he's dared an entire subculture to drop the magnifying glass and pick up the popcorn. So what's it gonna be, team shut up and cheer? Or team knowledge is power? Sound off below, tag that friend who lives for leaks. And remember, if you sense a surprise return coming, Triple H is watching ready to pedigree your spoilers straight into oblivion. Roman Reigns just powerbombed social media by revealing he's riding with President Donald Trump, telling Vanity Fair the 2024 ballot was very clear because only one candidate answered questions, and he wants positive, competent leadership. The tribal chief, registered Democrat, self-proclaimed centrist, praised Trump's entertainment business pedigree, but admitted he cringes at the president's score-settling tweets, joking that Trump needs an adversary the way WWE needs a heel to sell a main event, even declaring the world feels more like wrestling than anything else. Critics counter-speared him, blasting Trump's first 100 days as a dictator in training montage, rogue deportations, tariff grenades, anti-trans rollbacks, cozy handshakes with Putin, and asking how WWE's marquee champion can endorse that storyline. Supporters clap back that saluting the office matters more than party lines and point to Reigns' Samoan creed of loyalty and hard work, while cynics call it a calculated play to court middle America ticket buyers as WWE posts record gates. The article's author brands Trump's agenda a chair shot to the Constitution and wonders whether Reigns would double down today, yet sponsors are gauging blowback, locker room whispers are spreading, and AEW trolls are sharpening memes because when your top draw hugs a polarizing president, every suplex suddenly packs real-world fallout. With WrestleMania 41 hype colliding with election year firestorms, Reigns may have scripted the loudest promo of the cycle without even grabbing a mic. Now the IWC must decide, cancel the head of the table or acknowledge his right to pick a corner. Drop your verdict below, tag your debate partner, and remember politics and pro wrestling share one law. Heat sells tickets, and Roman just cranked the thermostat to maximum. Randy Orton just hijacked the WrestleMania 41 narrative, warning that if Las Vegas doesn't get its mandatory RKO, he'll turn SmackDown into a fine-racking spree of Nick Aldis takedowns until the card expands. With Kevin Owens injured, the Viper's 20th Mania outing evaporated, but Orton told WWE cameras he's packed boots, gear, and extra venom, and will walk the aisle Saturday armed with an open challenge. Anyone, any brand, surprise pop welcome because I gotta give Vegas an RKO. What the hell, right? Fans instantly fantasy booked Prey, AJ Styles revenge, Braun Breaker's rookie shock, Solo Sikoa bloodline detour, even Aldis himself. Yet Orton's only promise is that somebody's chin is tasting canvas. The stunt fits his legend. Remember handcuffing Triple H in 9 and punting doctors for fun. So Aldis, who already ate one RKO for yanking Randy, now faces a Friday ultimatum. Find the Viper a mark or go down live on Fox. Backstage whispers say WWE has printed commemorative RKO 20 shirts, hinting the match is a lock. The only mystery is whose torso they'll fit after the pin. An open challenge is catnip for Shock returns, so imagine the pop if an injury-cleared Big E, a vengeful Drew McIntyre, or a headline-chasing NXT graduate answers. Whatever name flashes, Orton's blueprint is clear. Show up, call out, coil, strike, and exit. exit while strip pyros burn. Drop predictions below, tag a fellow Viperholic, and brace for a weekend where every superstar backstage suddenly checks the shadows, because when those 3 letters hit the PA, history rewrites itself in one lethal snap. Odds makers already have the roulette wheel spinning. Sikoa 3-1, Gunther 5-1, Bronson Reed 7-1, but Vegas always pays when the Viper strikes either way. The house loves a sure bet. Seth Rollins just dropped a curb stomp on Hulk Hogan's legacy, blasting the Hulkster as a victim of his own ego who dug his own grave with racist rhetoric and still refuses to pick up the shovel and fix the mess. Telling RG3's Out of Pocket podcast that while Hogan was his childhood hero and has always been polite one-on-one, the man's mindset isn't acceptable until he unlearns the bigotry, apologizes loudly, and starts treating everyone with equal respect. Rollins says Hogan lives in a self-made bubble, oblivious to how his words hurt people, and that's why fans drowned him in boos on the Raw and Netflix premiere, because if you won't own your mistakes, people are gonna treat you accordingly. He compared it to any relationship. If you're morally rotten, no one owes you a handshake, and laid out a redemption roadmap Hogan keeps ignoring. Stare in the mirror, admit the language was vile, ask why you think that way, work to change, then offer a profound apology the locker room can believe. Rollins called it a tragedy because Hogan's ring knowledge and willingness to help the next generation could be priceless. But until he shows real growth, I ain't got time for you, dude. And neither do the crowds who once tore roofs off for Real American. His blunt verdict echoes every chorus of boos. Audiences will still honor your contributions, but the minute your values body slam human decency, your nostalgia pop turns into a nuclear heat segment. Will Hogan finally tap into accountability, or has the Immortal One become the business's biggest self-inflicted burial? Sound off below, tag that friend still rocking yellow and red, and remember, respect isn't a lifetime championship, it's a title you have to defend every day. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just turned the WrestleMania rumor mill into a merchandising melee, dropping a thunder-laced Instagram video that shows Scottish juggernaut Drew McIntyre bench pressing Eternity in the brand new Project Rock training collection, while the final boss roars the mantra, "You against you," pitching this gear as the championship belt for everyday grinders. Rock calls Drew and Finn Beast and thanks him for the value he brings on screen and off, instantly hurling Stan Twitter into speculation over whether this gym floor alliance telegraphs a lightning-charged cameo in Vegas. Timing is everything. Johnson hasn't appeared since engineering John Cena's heel shocker at Elimination Chamber. McIntyre's booked to maul Damian Priest in a Sin City street fight, and X has rolled out a custom rock emoji, the same digital breadcrumb WWE used before his last ambush, so every freeze-frame sleuth is hunting for clues in the ad's sweat-sprayed slow-mo. One frame flashes lightning glyphs that mirror Rock's Brahma bull tag. Another flashes the slogan, "Available WrestleMania Weekend," practically daring collectors to sprint to Allegiant Stadium kiosks before the first pyro pops. If the People's Champion saunters down that ramp in a charcoal Project Rock hoodie to tilt Sunday's Cena vs. Cody main event, he'll double dip, detonating the pop and plugging apparel in a single eyebrow twitch, while Under Armour's analysts track another double-digit sales spike like the one after last year's SummerSlam cameo. WrestleMania 41 streams at 7 p.m. ET on Peacock stateside and on Netflix everywhere else, meaning millions will see the spot baked into pre-show packages, a marketing suplex no rival brand can kick out from. Hit the comments with your prediction, tag a gym rat friend, and remember, in WWE, iron sharpens iron, but hype sells t-shirts, so smell what The Rock and Drew are cooking. Thanks for riding the rumor train. Smash subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you at the next pop.